What if I told you the winds of change are finally blowing through Hollis Hall? Could it be that the resurrection of a forgotten rookie is about to set the Chicago Bears on a collision course for redemption? Buckle up, Bears fans. Hit like, subscribe to Bears News Fan Report for every pulse-pounding update, and let us know your thoughts on this seismic shift in our roster. I can already feel the murmurs coming from the sidelines, whispers of a young talent. One sideline, now hungry to prove himself in the limelight of training camp. Insiders have been fueling speculation, hinting that this player possesses something special, something that could ignite the flame within our team, something we haven't seen in far too long. The name on everyone's lips? Luther Burden, back on the practice field. And believe me, this isn't just another footnote in Bears history. This changes everything. Burden, who has battled injuries and the scrutiny that comes with being a rookie, is taking the field for the first time since rookie minicamp. And oh, how the clouds of uncertainty have lifted as the pads go on. This isn't just about football. It's about the emotional ties to Chicago and the legacy we hold dear. When we think about our legends, Peyton, Ehrlicher, Hester each left an indelible mark, a hunger for triumph, for greatness, and now could Burden be the spark we've been craving? But let's get real for a moment. With legends come expectations, and the question looms like the ghost of seasons past. What if he struggles? What if he can't keep pace in a room full of fierce competition? The stakes are high, and every moment counts. As Bear fans, we thrive on both elation and heartbreak. The air is thick with tension, and every snap could be the one to either launch Burden into stardom or see him part of another desperate roster battle. With DJ Moore in Rome, O'Dunn's already established at the top. Can Luther carve out a significant role? This isn't just about practicing or routine drills. This is a gladiatorial arena, a fierce fight for survival, and the emotional weight of our franchise rests upon the shoulders of our new blood. The agony of past failures still lingers, feeding the desperation, the hope, and the dream of a new era. Picture this: Burden scoring a touchdown in the season opener, the crowd erupting, the Bears have a new legend in the making. Or lurk in the shadows of despair, where he falters against the pressures like too many before him. Can you feel it? The anticipation, the dread, the thrill of what unfolds daily in Lake Forest. It's a sports saga that keeps us all on edge. Training camp might just be the setting for a triumph or a tragedy, and as we observe Burden's every move, will he emerge as Chicago's hidden gem in a river of talent, or will he fade into the noise? The clock ticks down, and tomorrow's practice could turn this narrative upside down. What's next in this intense game of musical chairs? One thing is certain: the story isn't over yet, and the uncertainty leaves us gripping the edges of our seats. As training camp unfolds, brace yourselves, Bears Nation, because the real drama is just beginning. Fellow Bears fans, let's huddle tight, because the pulse of our beloved franchise is quickening in ways we can't ignore. And the electricity in the air feels like a slap of cold Lake Michigan wind on a frigid Chicago morning. Sharp, invigorating, and full of potential heartbreak. Our Bears stand at a crossroads, wrapped in a fog thicker than any blizzard that has swept through Soldier Field on a bitter January night. And it's time we confront what's lurking in this storm. Can you feel the tension? The whispers snaking through Hollis Hall? The palpable unease creeping in like that goosebumps-inducing chill before a pivotal NFC North clash? Because it's not just about what's happening on the field. It's about a locker room fraught with uncertainty and questions that seem to cut deeper than the sharpest steel from our city's mills. Imagine, just imagine, if these are not merely ups and downs of a season, but the birth pangs of a reckoning we didn't see coming. But here's the thing. We are standing on the precipice of something monumental. The coaching staff is at odds. Players are casting wary glances at each other, and the front office is engaged in a high-stakes chess match, trying to navigate rivalries that have left scars and ignited fires. You can almost hear the whispers echoing, dreams of glory tangled with the bitter taste of defeat, conjuring up legends like Butkus, Singletary, Ehrlicher. Warriors who roam those very fields with a ferocity we can only hope to harness. Remember, our highs, the thunderous roar of '85, the heart-stopping drama of '06, the icy grip of '10, and the agony of '08. Moments that felt like they were forged in the soul of Chicago, the grit and determination that runs through our blood. Yet, here we stand, asking ourselves if we might be witnessing a revival akin to those glorious days, or, God forbid, the slow unraveling of a dream. Each snap is a gamble that could lead us to redemption or plunge us into the depths of despair, a roller coaster teetering on the edge. There's a storm brewing, distilling the rich history of this franchise with our gnawing discontent. Every possession, every tactical play, hangs in the balance like the wind bending our insistence to see the sun through the clouds. Our beloved team is not just fighting opponents on the schedule, but battling the very ghosts of our past failures. Can you hear them? They're shouting, howling for a return to form, a reclamation of our storied legacy. And as we trudge through this murky uncertainty, it's all intertwined with our hopes, our memories of the glory days, and the relentless specter of what could go wrong. Each drop of sweat at practice matters. Each sideline glance is a signal of doubt. And in that tumult, there's a chance for something greater or the risk of a catastrophic fall. The stakes have never been higher. Are these men capable of channeling their inner beast to fight for us, or will they falter as generations have seen before? The NFC North rivals are closing in like wolves to a wounded prey, and the ghosts of the past rise like a fog over the lake. Will we witness the resurgence of a champion or the crumbling of dreams once more? As we stewed over these questions, fans assemble, wrapped in layers against the biting wind. The stakes escalate into a furious crescendo, awaiting a release that feels both thrilling and terrifying. Where does that leave us? Are we prepared to lift this team higher than ever? Or will we be left howling with questions in the cold, dark night? Who will rise from the ashes when the dust settles? And what tales of heartache or triumph will we recount when the final whistle blows? Whether it's a sensational breakthrough or revival of nightmarish chapters gone by, the question hangs heavy in the air. Are we prepared to face the ghosts of our own making? Can we summon the ghosts of Hester's glory and Erlicher's relentless pursuit to transform our path? Get ready, my brothers and sisters, because we are teetering on the cliff between a new dawn or a return to darkened days. What will the future hold? Are we willing to gaze into the abyss and battle the demons that haunt our beloved Bears? Now is the time to scream louder, believe more fiercely, and raise that flag high, because this is our year, or is it? Keep your hearts beating, because we are nowhere near the end.